Innisfail. Where is it? Who is it? What does it have to offer? And what is it all about? I know you've seen it on the map. Are you thinking about moving to Central Alberta and wondering about what it's like to move to Innisfail, Alberta? Well, stick around to this video because we're going to tell you all about what Innisfail has to offer. Let's start with the population. Innisfail has a population of just under 9,000 people. So what does that mean for you? Well, let's take a look over here. You don't have traffic jams. It is mid-afternoon and you are not going to be tied up in traffic when you're picking up kids from school. That is one great thing. Also, with a small population, you have a tight-knit community. You can go to the grocery store and you're gonna just talk to Sally and John and Jane and everybody's gonna be having a conversation. You may as well get a coffee at the new Starbucks when you're heading over to the co-op to get your groceries because you're probably gonna be there for a while. Also, with the tight-knit community comes festivals and festivities. Yes, if you're new to our channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe because we have done a big overview already of Innisfail and what these small towns have to offer. Whether you're thinking about moving in 9 days, 90 days, or 1 year from now, myself, Shalane Walls, and my partner, Jason Walls, we're here to help you with the Walls Real Estate Group. Make your move seamless and smooth. We like to match hearts with homes. So let's dive into what Innisfail has to offer. So I've talked about the population and what that means. So with a small population means a tight-knit community means less traffic. And if you have kids in Central Alberta and you're thinking of moving to Central Alberta, that means smaller classroom sizes. And who doesn't want that? So if you're able to live in Central Alberta in a small community and have those small classroom sizes, that's probably something you might want to consider. And yes, we have the public school division and we also have the Catholic school division. We also have private schools. So if your child is looking to do a hybrid model, maybe they want to work on the farm or they want to have a job and still continue their education, they can because we have the outreach program. Again, I encourage you to check out our education video because Jason and I have highlighted all the education that is offered in Central Alberta for our hamlets, our cities, our lake communities. We want you to be up to date as we are up to date because like we always say, we do the research so you don't have to. If you're thinking about moving to Central Alberta and you need special support, such as maybe you have a child or a loved one of any age that has a developmental disability, or maybe they need special care within the hospital, you can come to Innisfail. There is many support programs and Jason and I would be happy to give you all of the links that we can provide with you and supports with that. Jason and I, our families are part of this community. So if you have somebody that has a disability or has a special need or a special requirement within the healthcare system, we would be happy to help you with that. Please, this is what you need to do. Drop us a link, drop us a comment. We will reply to you directly and help you out with that. Again, we have done many videos on the supports and programs within Central Alberta. So if you take a look at our channel, like and subscribe, you will see what we're talking about. Now, let's move on. So if you're moving to Central Alberta and you're thinking about a small community like Innisfail, let's talk about some of the things. You have this beautiful hospital, so you're gonna have a less wait time for those bumps, bruises, scrapes, stitches than you would in some of the major sectors like Red Deer. So that is one great benefit that you're gonna have of living here in Innisfail. Also, your dollars for value as housing goes is phenomenal. Again, if you are thinking of moving to Central Alberta and thinking about a small town, Innisfail is phenomenal because guess what? You are going to be able to stretch your dollar for buying a home. So if you're thinking of moving to Innisfail, your dollar for dollar value is going to be much broader than moving to Red Deer. The average home price here in Innisfail is $330,000. And yes, that's going to get you a single detached home with a garage. Yes, with a garage in a beautiful neighborhood. And guess what else? Innisfail has the smallest tax bracket of Central Alberta. And why, you ask me? I'm gonna have to dive into it. If there's a con, I have to tell you it. Innisfail is not growing as fast as some of the other communities in Central Alberta, so that is why the taxes are lower. But don't let that sell you short, because Innisfail is fabulous. If you have watched Jason and our channels, you will know we are from here. Jason grew up on a farm out east of town, and I grew up in the city, well, the town, and we love it here. Most of our family still lives here. So amenities, let's talk about amenities. Everything you need is here. So if you need to go to the grocery store, we have Co-op, we have No Frills, we have the dollar store, we have Shoppers Drug Mart, we have boutique shops. If you want to get a nice fancy jacket and you love shopping, well, you can find that here. If you love some certain brand names like Three Broke Sisters, like I do, they sell it here. If you need some specialty gifts, they sell it here. But if you're thinking that you need to go to those big shops like Costco and Walmart and Superstore, you're gonna actually have to drive into Red Deer or into Olds to get that. So Red Deer is about 34 kilometers door to door, like literally. If you drive from the exit of Innisfail to the exit of Red Deer, it is 34 kilometers. That's one Starbucks, maybe a half, depends how you drink it. Also, Olds is very close. So Olds has a Walmart as well. They have Mark's Work Warehouse, Shoppers Drug Mart. They have all the box stores as well. So it doesn't matter where you want to shop. If you want to live in Innisfail and keep that tight-knit community, that family feel, the low traffic, small classrooms, great. I encourage you to do so. And you'll only have a quick drive if you have that young and growing family where you need to drive to Olds or to Innisfail. Again, I told you it's 34 kilometers door to door, which is a half a Starbucks, which is new to Innisfail, which is the big hype. Or you can stop at McDonald's and get yourself a Happy Meal, the whole family a meal to go. It doesn't matter. But anyways, Innisfail has all the amenities. They have the eye clinics, the doctors, the clinics, the hospital. They have multiple recreational facilities and programs, which Jason is going to talk about. But here I am just to talk about the education and healthcare system and to let you know that it is phenomenal and it will take care of all of your needs. But if you do need those specialty programs, you are going to have to go to the city. And stick around because Jason's going to talk to you more about Innisfail.
So lastly, as we mentioned, just with the business population in Innisfail, there's the Co-op. It's done a huge renovation expansion in the last 5 years. Obviously a lot of it is agriculture related, but there's so many businesses within the small community of Innisfail, and it is growing. And there's a reason why it is because of the economics of it. So Innisfail is a really great place to do business. The town wants to grow and is supporting businesses and helping them bring them in. So the price of the real estate, the ease of the Innisfail to do business in, the welcoming that people give to new people, it's all encompassing and it all adds up. And so really what we find today and what we wanted to highlight is just what an amazing town Innisfail is. It's just one of about 4 or 5 towns within half an hour of Red Deer. It's a little bit of a gem. It's a little bit less expensive, like Shalane mentioned, as far as when you're buying or selling a home, and your taxes are lower too. So you get a bigger bang for your buck. So we're a little biased because we're from Innisfail, but we really do think Innisfail has a lot to offer. So if you're even considering it, reach out to us. Let us know if we can help you. Put a thing in the comment below. We'd love to connect, and we'd love to brag a little bit about what Innisfail has to offer. So send your link in and let's talk. Okay, so another industry is trucking. So there's quite a few trucking companies that are based out of Innisfail, and it is really, there's a lot of long haul trucking companies, there's cement companies, there's oil field companies. So we always mention agriculture, which is a huge employment industry around Central Alberta. But one thing we sometimes forget to mention is the industry, oil industry. And there's a ton of service companies, that kind of stuff. A lot of oil companies have wells and stuff around Innisfail, Spruce View, and things like that. So the agriculture community is huge. It's probably the backbone of Innisfail, as it is most of Central Alberta. But also the oil and gas industry is also very great.
Another unique part of Innisfail is the support programs that they have here. So if you're somebody that works in the industry of working with individuals with developmental delays or disabilities, Innisfail does have employment opportunities for you for that. Or if you're somebody that has a family member that needs to move into a group home setting or have supports and you don't want them to be in the major cities, Innisfail might be a good option for you. There's group homes here, there's clubhouses here, there's support staff, there's 24-hour care. If you need more information information on that, I really encourage you to check out our videos that does talk about the support care system within Central Alberta. Or I really encourage you to reach out to Jason or myself, because we have a variety of different resources and contacts that we can set you up with to get specific answers to your specific questions. Now, this is just a quick overview of what Innisfail has to offer. And what did I say that they have? They have it all. You're right. They really do. If you live in Innisfail, you don't really have to leave to get anything that you need or do anything that you want to do. But for instance, if you're thinking that you need to do a big grocery haul, you might want to go to Red Deer and hit up Costco, because Innisfail does have co-op and no frills. They have a dollar store, they have Shoppers Drug Mart. But if you need those big items and you're looking for, to stock up, you will want to go to Costco in Red Deer, which is just outside of Red Deer, so it's even less than 34 kilometers. So it is quick. Half a Starbucks of coffee, or maybe a Tim Hortons coffee, or maybe a Darkwoods coffee. If you're wondering what the Darkwoods Coffee and Brewery is all about, I encourage you to Google it and check it out. So, like I said, if you're new to our channel, please like and subscribe, because we want you to get all the information that you can about moving to Central Alberta. We do the research so you really don't have to. We want the move to be seamless and stress-free. Jason and I have been serving Central Alberta for over 30 years, helping people just like you make that move. So again, whether you're thinking about moving in 9 days, 90 days, or a year from now, we're here to help people just like you. Like, subscribe, drop a comment below. Let us know if you found this video informative, because we want to make sure that the information we're putting out is helpful.
And another secret gem that we always like to highlight at Innisfail, and this could be one of the ones that we wanted to save to the very end, is a ski hill. So this ski hill, they got a new ski lodge about 4 or 5 years ago, and this place is always near and dear to me. When I started skiing, and I'm going to age myself, but it was $2 a day for the rope. And my dad always said I'd spend more money on gloves than he would on the lift tickets. But Innisfail's got about 3 runs. It doesn't take very long to get to the bottom, but we had tons of fun and laughs when we were here as kids. So not every town's got a ski hill, and this one's so close that parents can drop them off. And then if we go down this way just a little bit, there's a really nice campground. So it's got a campground right beside Dodge Lake, which is the home of where the Llewellyn's world champion water skiers started. And so those were friends of ours, and it's really neat to see where they started from. And so that's just some famous Innisfail information that you need to stick around to the end to get. So one of the other interesting facts about Innisfail that we always like to highlight, because we are realtors, is the real estate market. So right now there is less than 20 houses for sale in Innisfail, and the average days on market range from 15 to 23 days. But guess what, guys? Here's the price. The average sale price of a single detached home is between $329 and $339. So imagine if you're coming from BC or Ontario, you couldn't even fathom that you can get a beautiful little house for that price. So that's just one of the other features we wanted to mention today.
I told you to stick around till the end, well, close to the end, but one of Innisfail's hidden gems, best kept secret, is the Old Moose Hall. The Old Moose Hall, what the heck is that? It is a theater, live theater. So if you love live theater, dinner theater, Innisfail has a beautiful hall that they have done a ton of renovations to that you won't want to miss. And they put about 3 or 4 plays a year, and it is always a spectacular time and always a fantastic dinner. So that is the Innisfail Old Moose Hall. You're not going to want to miss it.